Hello everyone. Today, we are diving into a world of thrilling adventures, palace intrigues, and magic to remember one of the most vibrant fantasy action films based on a video game. Of course, we're talking about the 2010 movie Prince of Persia. The Sands of Time. Get comfortable, because our detailed retelling is about to begin. Our story begins long ago in the vast and powerful Persian Empire, ruled by the wise King Sharaman. One day, the king witnesses an act of incredible bravery from a young street urchin named Dastan in the market of Nizam. Impressed by the boy's courageous spirit and acrobatic skill, the king adopts him, raising Dastan as his own son alongside his biological heirs, Princes Tuz and Ghasib. 15 years later, Dastan has grown into a fearless and highly skilled warrior, a true Prince of Persia. The king's brother and trusted advisor, the cunning Nizam, presents evidence that the sacred city of Alamut is secretly forging weapons for Persia's enemies. Eager for glory, the headstrong crown Prince Tuz orders an immediate attack, against his father's wishes. Despite his misgivings, Dastan leads a daring covert mission, breaching the city's defenses using his parka-like agility. During the chaos, Dastan defeats a formidable royal guard and takes a mysterious, ornate dagger as a trophy, unaware of its true power. The city of Alamut is captured, but no weapons are found. Prince Tuz, to smooth over the conflict, announces he will take the city's ruler, Princess Tamina, as his wife. She only agrees when she notices Dastan possesses the sacred dagger. At the victory banquet, Dastan gives his father an embroidered robe at Tuz's behest. But as soon as King Sharaman puts it on, the robe reveals itself to be poisoned, and the king dies in agony. Dastan is immediately accused of murder and is forced to flee, taking Princess Tamina with him as she seeks to reclaim the dagger. In the desert, Tamina attempts to kill Dastan and steal the dagger, but during their struggle, the prince accidentally activates its magic and jumps back in time by 1 minute. This is how he discovers the artifact's great power. The dagger allows its wielder to rewind time. Convinced that Tamina fought him and knows the dagger's secret, Dastan decides to find the real killer. Dastan's path to clearing his name is fraught with danger. He and Tamina are captured by the charismatic Shekamar, an ostrich-racing entrepreneur and tax-evading desert businessman who wants to claim the bounty on their heads. A cunning businessman, Amar eventually becomes an ally after Dastan uses the dagger's power to save his men from a deadly attack by the Hassansins, covert assassins sent by Nizam. Convinced of Dastan's good intentions, Amar agrees to lead them to a secret sanctuary in the Hindu Kush Mountains, where the dagger can be sealed away forever. Meanwhile, Dastan finally pieces together the truth. He confronts his uncle Nizam and notices severe burns on his hands. These are the marks of the poisoned robe, which Nizam personally handled. Dastan realizes the horrifying truth. It was his uncle, the king's own brother, who orchestrated the murder of King Sharaman to seize the throne. After convincing his brother Ghasib of his innocence, Dastan learns the whole truth about the Sands of Time from Tamina. This power was a gift from the gods, locked inside a giant hourglass beneath Alamut. Only the dagger can pierce this hourglass. If this happens, the sands will destroy the entire world. But Nizam has a different, cunning plan. He intends to use the dagger to travel back in time to the very moment he saved his brother Sharaman from a lion attack. If he does not intervene, Sharaman will die, and the throne will rightfully be Nizam's. The fate of the entire world hangs in the balance. The final battle unfolds in the catacombs beneath Alamut at the hourglass. Nizam defeats Dastan and Tamina and throws them into a chasm. To save the prince, Tamina sacrifices herself. But Dastan manages to grab Nizam's hand as he thrusts the dagger into the hourglass, and time begins to rewind. Dastan returns to the moment of Alamut's capture. He immediately exposes Nizam's treachery to his brothers, and the villain finally gets what he deserves. The world is saved, and his brothers are alive. The story's finale turned out to be very touching and Disney-like. With time rewound, no one but Dastan remembers the events that took place. Prince Tuz, realizing his mistake, apologizes to Princess Tamina and proposes to strengthen the bond between their two nations through her marriage to Dastan. Dastan returns the dagger to Tamina as an engagement gift, telling her he looks forward to their future together. And although Tamina doesn't remember their shared past, there's a spark in her eyes, a feeling of an invisible connection. And now, let's move on to my verdict. In my opinion, Prince of Persia. The Sands of Time is a perfect example of an adventure film for family viewing. Yes, it's not a deep philosophical masterpiece, but first and foremost, it's a light, spectacular, and dynamic entertainment with quality humor and vivid characters. Jake Gyllenhaal created a charming and memorable image of an agile and noble prince, and Alfred Molina as the grumpy Sheikh Amar simply steals every scene. As for the ratings, on IMDb, the film holds a 6.5 out of 10, while on Rotten Tomatoes, critics gave it a meager 37%, but the audience score is higher at 58%. I believe the film is a bit underrated. If you want to distract yourself from your worries for a couple of hours and immerse yourself in a beautiful Eastern tale with chases, parkour, and magic, this movie is an excellent choice. I give it a solid 8 out of 10 for its magnificent sets, costumes, Harry Gregson Williams' music, and incredible atmosphere. It deservedly held the title of the highest-grossing video game adaptation until Warcraft was released in 2016. Share your opinion in the comments. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, friends.